Hello. It's time for Untrue Stories with Swortz, episode 4. Oh man, that was awful. Could you at least do like a horn noise? No. No, you've been prohibited from having a band. Well, that's unfortunate. Stop it. It's our sound engineer, Waldo. Hello, and welcome back to the Den of Lies, the Chamber of Fibs, the Locker of Untrue Stories. Coming to you from the fanciest of fancies, a state-of-the-art studio, high in the hills, nestled in the richest part of the land, not from a hollowed-out tree trunk. I am your host, Swortz, and I'm just tingling with excitement because our next story is a true false event created by me and presented to you in true theater of the mind. Look at you, listening without watching an image. It's like the classic old days of radio. Our next tale comes to us by Todd Rod Snickersnod of Orange Dick, Oregon. It's a tale of make-believe and magic, and fairy tale and magic. There once was a kingdom in old England country. A princess named Dibney Power Washploplimp was set to be married to an old, gross, disgusting, filthy, horrid, smelly, kinda rapey dude named Prince Wrenwood Fock. The princess was not thrilled, but knew that Fock had land and money, and it would be the right move for her family and to improve her social status. Still, though wretched Wrenwood Fock is a total 100% sleazy-looking dude. Used car lots aren't even a thing in this time, and this motherfucker is dressed like he's about to sell you an overpriced lemon. He's one of those dudes that could be 30 or 50, but he drank himself into a swollen mess. Fucking stinks, too. The princess and her assistant met to come up with a plan. All right, the wedding is in 2 weeks. We know this frog is already a prince, so going to a witch or a mystic won't cut it. We need to use our minds. We need science.
Your Majesty?
Yes, Mary Shelley.
I have a wild idea. Now, you said we need science, and in my spare time, I read up on the human anatomy, and I feel there's a solution.
I'm listening.
We render Wrenwood unconscious. While he's subdued, we remove his face and replace it with the face of a recently perished fellow with perhaps a better face.
Okay, great, good idea. It won't take care of his smell or horrid personality, but I could live with him if at least he had a better face. So the two lured the ugly prince with a trap of sweet and sours. Remember, he's gross, so spoiled food is kind of his jam. And this is in medieval times, so he's in the right time to enjoy spoiled meat. Hello! What do we have here, Pip? Oh, I love gross shit. I ever tell you about the time I thought a piece of my own fecal matter was beef jerky? Spent the rest of that month pouring me bowels into a freshly dug hole. Ugh, what the fuck, dude? As the prince stuffed his face, Mary ran up behind him and smashed him over the head with a club. Now all they had to do was find a cute little corpse and transplant the face. Unfortunately, nobody cute had died that week, so they had to find the face of a living fellow. They marched into the village, where they found a poor soul with a good punum. Hello, hot stranger!
Your Majesty, excited for the wedding?
Well, I wasn't, but I am now. Guards, seize him!
What are you planning on doing with him?
I want his face! Off!
Is this just the plot of Face Off disguised in a different short story?
Silence, knave!
Oh,
Shit, sorry, my bad. He's right there, shut up! So the princess and Mary Shelley took the face of the villager and replaced the gross face of the prince, and everyone lived happily ever after. Mary Shelley ended up using this as inspiration for a little book called Dr. Frankenstein's Face Off, which was later made into a movie with Lon Chaney Jr. and a young Nicholas Coppola. The princess and Prince Fock are credited for inventing plastic surgery, and everyone in the kingdom feared for their lives whenever the couple needed a new facelift. This episode is brought to you by Harmac and Bloody Guy, attorneys at law. I'm sorry, what's happening? Are you being spoon-fed bullshit by a lazy, almost 40-year-old man who didn't take a shot in New York City? Do you feel swindled by his attempts to get you to listen to his bullshit on social media? Don't take this lying down. Call the attorneys at Hermack and Bloody Guy right away to get the justice and compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-SUE-SCHWARTZ. That's 1-800-SUE-SCHWARTZ. This country's been lied to enough. Don't let this snake oil salesman take another minute of your time. And remember, we don't get paid unless you win the case. So call now. Well, I don't know why our producers felt that would be a good fit for the show. Is this because I pissed off the robot in the last episode? Is that why?
Yes.
I said I didn't want you here again. I am the producer of the show. Good, a reoccurring character. At least you're not annoying. Oh, yes, well, at least you're not, what, somebody didn't program anything for you to say, huh? Shut up. I told you I didn't want you here again, and I want the band back. Bring back the band.
Do you want the band back?
I would like the band back.
Okay, play him out.
Thank you again so much for listening to Untrue Stories. Please remember to like and subscribe and follow me on all social media. Follow me from my house to my car to the mountains where I record. Follow me anywhere, baby. It's me and you. It's you and us. Good night and have a wonderful rest of the blah, blah, blah. Was Untrue Stories with your host, Swortz.